guys, what's happening? What's going on? I wanted to come out in the garage and just kind of update you. Sorry, I'm looking down. I just serviced Dad's mower and got a couple drips on the floor that I forgot to clean up. So, anyway, sorry, kind of got sidetracked like I always do. Anyway, I just wanted to update you. I want to say thank you so much for everybody that, you know, told my wife to get well, told me to tell my wife to get well. It's very, very appreciative. Just, you know, thank you so much to the extended family and actually being concerned and all the get wells. I do really appreciate it. Hold on just a minute. I need to do a little bit. It's not even tight. There we go. I got the top for my Joby 3K tripod, so the ball mount that goes on top of it today. So I have that put on there and I just didn't have it all the way tight. Anyway. Just wanted to update you. She is doing well. Yesterday was kind of a rough day. Today is a better day, and she's doing fairly well. She's actually walking without her walker now, so she's pretty excited about that. Not too much, just making a couple laps around the house, and that's pretty much it. So, just got her some lunch, and I wanted to come out in the garage and basically just start taking care of everything, getting things put away, and making some room so I can start doing some inside winter videos, because everything is basically coming to an end as far as being able to work outside. So I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up and satisfactory so I do have room to work. I have, you know, a lot of leaf cleanup yet to do, so the mower, it'll stay in here for a while, and I wanted to talk a minute about this here in just a second. That's a track vac is what that's called. So like I said, anyway, just trying to get things cleaned up, and that's kind of what prompted me to, I mean, not really prompted me, but you know, inside, you know, I got to do some things inside because snow's gonna be flying. Don't have the luxury of having a big shop to where I can pull my truck in, tear it apart, and actually do some, and have some good truck content. Now there still will be truck content, but you know, not as much and not as in depth as what the summer was. Now come spring, you know, things will change. We'll have some more content, and as far as, you know, outdoor truck content. Anyway, it really didn't prompt me to do the tool review videos. It's just that I like doing them. The few that I have done for Evolution, Avenger welders, clamp tight tools, DeWalt, just a few that I've done, I've really enjoyed doing them. And like I told you guys in the past, without these tools, the videos, whether it be me or anybody else, you know, they wouldn't be possible. So that's why we need these tools to be able to do these videos. And I just think that it would be cool if you guys are on the fence about buying something. You know, this will give you basically an extra step or an extra push on, you know, what to buy, and basically to possibly help you make the decision and purchase the tools that you want to have to make your shop a better shop. So that's pretty much all that, you know, I wanted to let you know about as far as the tools. So for that, I just got to put a new pull string in it. I had some string, but it broke already, so I need to take that cover off there and put a pull string in it. My parts come in for that weed whip right there. So, and my apologies on the camera. I'm still getting used to this camera because it doesn't have quite as wide of lens as what the GoPros did. So if something is out of frame, I do apologize. I'm trying to get better on holding things in frame and making sure that you guys can see what I'm talking about instead of the cabinet or the wall or just my hand or something like that. So anyway, this track vac right here, I just picked this up. The guy just delivered it Sunday. The reason I say delivered it is because I wasn't able to go and get it because of my wife's surgery. So he was kind enough to bring it to me. I don't know if this is the same one or not, but my dad and I just started using these track vacs probably about 3 years ago. And when we were starting, we were at an auction and we were bidding on one, and this gentleman that I was bidding against, come to find out, he was, you know, he was in the lawn service too, but he was not there. He had his dad there bidding. So long story short, basically, I believe this is the one that him and I was bidding on against without even knowing it. So anyway, I forget exactly what he paid for it at that auction, but you can see right here, it's been sitting outside just for a little while. When I got it, the motor was locked up. You know, it has a pull start there. There is a hat that goes on the squirrel cage right there. It's sitting over there on the bottom of the bench. And then you put an 8 or a 6-inch hose on there, whatever you desired, and that hose goes over to the deck on your mower. And then as your mower chops the leaves up, it comes through the hose, comes through here, gets chopped up just a little bit more, goes up and through, and then down into your barrel. And there is a 44-gallon brute trash can barrel that goes there. So basically what I'm getting at is he left this sit outside. He contacted me earlier in the season and wanted to know if I was interested in it. And we were just getting started. Didn't really have any vacuums on at that point in time. Not just getting started for the season. So I said, nah, I don't think we're interested in it. We already have 2 of them. Well, come to find out, he contacted me again and said, hey, if you want that, you can have it. Come get it, $100. So I told him, yes, I'll take it. No worries. But, the motor was locked up. So I have an extra Honda engine upstairs, a GX160. But just, when stuff like this is, when that engine is locked up like that, the wheels in my head start turning. My brain never shuts off. I'm constantly thinking about problem solving and solutions and how to take care of things. So when I was a kid, not a kid, probably a freshman in high school, I remember buying a snowmobile and it was locked up. And we had it out at a friend's barn's house, a friend of mine's barn. And his dad said, hey, take just a little bit of diesel fuel and put down in each one of those cylinders and that'll free that up. So we did that and we were able to get that sled running without rebuilding it or doing anything. So it got me thinking on this small engine, I wonder if it's possible also. So what I did was, this has a shroud right here. Just take out this 5/16 and then back in here is the spark plug. So I took the spark plug out, and I had some diesel fuel left from doing my fuel filters right there. So I need to seal my garage up too. Starting to get some leaves blowing in. It's pretty windy out today. Anyway, so what I did is I took just a little bit of diesel fuel and put down in that cylinder, just a very little bit to sit on top of that piston and start working its way down in between the rings and that cylinder wall. So I left that sit for about an hour. And then I took this hat off the side of it. That's what this cover is called, is a hat. Sitting right over there on top of my cart, on the bottom of my cart rather. And I just started taking my foot and kind of pushing a little bit on that side and pushing a little bit on this side. And then lo and behold, I was able to put some weight on it. And that motor is now free. So it must have just had some moisture in it. Now the gas is spoiled in it from sitting so long, so what I did was I took the air cleaner off, sprayed just a little bit of ether in there, and wouldn't you know, it fired right up, and I think it's going to be fine. So I'm going to take the carburetor off and clean it, and put it on my mower and run it for the year and see how things go. So I was pretty stoked about that. So basically a $100 item is now, that is now worth probably, I would say, right around $400 if everything checks out and that motor is okay. So like I said, I was pretty stoked about that. Pretty much else, I got the parts in for the Echo Weed Whip, which is right here. I can get that out of my way. My brother also gave me them hedge trimmers and this little bit of parts. So I want to get these lug nuts cleaned up, get those put away. So basically it's just going to be putting things away and getting the garage cleaned up and updating you on how my wife's doing. So Other than that, I really don't have much else. I guess for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this stuff cleaned up so I can do some more truck content, because there's some things I wanna bring inside the garage and work on, and one of them is my front bumper, and I need to have some space, so all this stuff needs to be put away and out of my way. So anyway guys, I do appreciate you watching very, very much. If you don't mind, oh, also, just a few more days left on the stickers. So if you want a channel sticker, go to Instagram, follow me, DM me your address and what you want, and I'll get that out to you. So again, thank you very much. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Don't forget to vote later on. Bye-bye.